we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for Altoona, the first baseman, Chris.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Chopped in front of home plate. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Play ball.
And
into the
leading
box
off for the flying squirrel,
Rosales.
the second baseman,
And he'll probably send it in the air out to center field. McDonald is there, and he has it for the first out.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. Out. He's out. 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 3. He's out.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Richmond Flying Squirrels rode an important 6th inning to victory in this
Here
one.
now is our
Reggie
final line
Henderson
score.
wins
First
his
for your
3rd of the season.
home team.
Welcome to MLB The Show.
Play ball. Out.
Striding in, Chris Brown.
Batting
First
third.
chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Chris
One time.
Brown.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their 2nd win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Now at the plate, Mark Spillane, runner in scoring position with
Second
Cigar.
baseman, Mark Spillane.
He's set. The 2-2. Hard hit at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are stepping up to the plate. Andy Rice. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Andy Rice.
He's on the ground over to first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now batting, Rocco Allen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Rocco Allen.
The 3-2 pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got it. There's one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. At the plate, Chris Brown will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
All right, one time right here, kid.
The 2-1 home. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So striding in, Francisco Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 3-2 grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Chris Brown. And guys,
Leading
seventh
off for
inning
Altoona,
already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been
Chris
flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really... So here now is the pitcher, Andreas Perez.
The pitcher,
He's been great on the
number 40.
mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Right here.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Ready for another shot now.
And
Aubrey
leading off
Reyes.
with a
He'll
flying
look to
squirrel.
bounce back after
The center
striking out
fielder,
his last time
Aubrey.
up. To first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, Chris Brown. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, great take right there,
Count
kid.
1-0.
Come on, big guy. You got this.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep to center field. Reyes racing back at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he
Now
hits this
batting,
thing probably
the
more than
third baseman.
400 feet,
That guy
but
right
he'll
back
have to
there
be
needs you
content
right
with
now.
a triple.
Rolling.
Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Bounce it to the left side. The tag gets 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Leading off the inning, Oliver Rosales,
leading off
as they'll
with a
look to
flying
get something
squirrel.
going here and even
The
this
second
game
baseman.
Oh.
up. To first.
Rosales.
Brown scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Altoona curve came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Robbie Bruner claims the win out of the pen, his first. Will Lewis closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Time for minor league baseball here
Ladies
on the
and
show
gentlemen,
as we set our sights
please
on the
welcome
Double-A Eastern
your
League. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Altoona Curve and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way. Stepping into the box, Chris Brown, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Right here.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning. But he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo.
Digging in, Chris Brown. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Pitch popped up. Rice is there. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Now at the plate, Andy Rice.
Now batting,
He flew
first
out in his
baseman,
last at-bat.
Andy Rice.
Play ball to second. 4. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. Now to the plate, Oliver Rosales. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Striding in once again, Ryder Jones.
The
He's 0 for 1
third
thus far.
baseman, Ryder Jones.
To first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they wind up getting the out at first, although the other runner does move up 90 feet to third. Digging in once again, Chris Brown. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Brown.
Come on now, what time? Right here.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog. Your spot.
Comes set with the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire.
Need ya.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Attaboy.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off.
Come on, kid. See it and drive.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slide. Coming to the plate now, Mark Gilly.
Batter
He'll
number
look to
9.
bounce back after
Shortstop.
striking out his last time up.
Gilly.
Is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Chris Brown will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Ready with the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Count is 1-2 now.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
Popped him up. Jones is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Stepping into the box, Chris Brown. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Interesting pitch
let's go,
selection
big
right
fella.
there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Newton Tucker.
Now batting, left fielder, Newton Tucker.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. This one pretty well in the back. 7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Curve jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Our final line
Steve
score.
Ullman
First
with his
for the
fourth win
victorious
this
Curve.
season. So
7
that just about
runs
does
on
it. For
10
Mark DeRosa,
hits.
Dan
No
Plesac,
errors.
and our
They
entire
left
crew, I'm
17
Matt
men on
Vasgersian.
base.
You've been watching MLB.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
The game's future stars are on
And now,
display as
your
minor league baseball comes
Binghamton
your way on the show.
Rumble
Tonight it's the
Ponies.
first of 3 to start the new week between the Altoona Curve and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Joe Grotar, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Play ball.
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris
Leading off
Brown.
for
And when you
Altoona,
get a look at the
third
splits, he's
baseman,
really owned
Chris
right-handers thus far on the season.
Brown.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed.
Hey, good one up there, huh?
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Hey, have a rip right up there now, huh?
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
So he chased out of the strike.
That's ball 4. 3.
So now it'll be the 4-hole
The batter,
hitter, Chris
the
Brown.
third baseman,
He'll look to bounce back
Chris
after striking out his
Brown.
last time up. And a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I don't think he's going to
Hey,
triple
your
up
pitch,
on
your
changeup
pitch right
right
here.
there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6. But not 3, apparently, as he'll hold on to it at second base. Now at the plate,
Now
Craig
batting,
Epperson. He
second
flew
baseman,
out in his last
Craig
at-bat.
Epperson.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Grace. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the
Standing in, Chris Brown.
Leading
He'll
off
start
for
the 7th
Altoona,
in what's been a
the third
fast-moving
baseman,
pitcher's
Chris
duel to date.
Not sure
Brown.
if this is a powerhouse
See it
pitching
driving, see it
performance by
driving.
both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his
let her rip.
fastball
One
all
time.
game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good
Come on, big
location
guy, one
is still the
time.
best
Here we
pitch in
go.
the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to
let
set
it
him
fly
up
up
here,
there,
1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Grace has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Play ball.
Ready for another chance.
The batter,
Chris Brown,
the third
as the
baseman.
switch hitter, will take
Chris
his cuts left-handed
Brown.
here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
The 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Valenzuela has a play, and that retires the side. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get
Our
a win.
final line
Now the
score.
pressure's
First,
off. If
for
they
the
get one of the
victorious
next
Curve,
two,
2
the series
runs,
is theirs.
6 hits, no errors. They left 10 minutes.
Minor League Baseball is live and on
And
the air
now,
on the show.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
First pitch
Chris
coming. Here it is.
Brown.
Trying to check it, and it's 0-1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
To 1-2 now.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Just
good
off
eye
the
right here, good
outside
eye.
that time, laid off for a ball. Rolls over
Hey,
at
grip it and
second.
rip it, kid.
Quinones
Grip it and rip
is
it.
over at first with 1 away.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today because this...
Into the box, Roderick
Leading off
Doyle.
for the
Couple of
Mets,
hits for him in
the
4
third
trips to the
baseman,
plate last night.
Roderick.
Hit here to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive line.
Digging in now, Chris
Now
Brown.
batting.
Hey,
0
let
for
her
1
rip.
here
One
in the
time.
early going.
Chris
First things first, here's a
Brown.
throw over. And he'll dive back in safely.
He's going.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Digging in, Drew Gagnon. He'll get to take
Batting
his
ninth.
first cuts here.
The pitcher, number 47.
Hey, one away.
Comes set
One away.
and the 0-1. A bunt attempt here. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Leading off the inning, Chris Brown.
Leading off
And
for
they'll need him
Altoona,
to get something
the third
going
baseman.
here.
Hey, we're still
Chris
in the early stages in this
Brown.
one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Mason. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Roderick
Leading
Doyle.
off
He's
for
0
the
for
Mets.
1 thus far.
The third
One of the
baseman,
keys to securing a win.
Roderick
Keep the pressure
Doyle.
on and try to build that lead as much as they can. Ratings.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So digging in now, Michael Padilla.
Leading
He
off
singled
for
his
the
last
Mets.
time up.
Yeah,
The
guys,
catcher,
everyone knows he's been
Michael
slumping. Dad. attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creep.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chris Brown. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Brown.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Valenzuela going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So another good inning for him on the...
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Brown. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hey, we need you right here. Here you go now.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Standing in, Craig Epperson.
Now batting, second baseman, Craig Epperson.
Softly hit toward the hole. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Patrick Kivlahan. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Oh, he tries to force it into second, and it's too late. Throw to first, not in time, as the run is across to score. In now, James Quo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do?
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Binghamton led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Binghamton Rumble Ponies, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air.
Binghamton
Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series. Into the box now,
Batting
Chris
fourth.
Brown, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brown.
Come on, big guy, sear this one.
First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, Dero. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Mason is going to get there, and that ends the inning. So a couple of hits here in the top. Striding into the box, Chris Brown. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Let's go.
Brown.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Rolls leads off first with 1 away.
Hey, she didn't rip it there.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Kivlahan.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready now, Mitch Haynes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
The center fielder, number
So striding forward now, Jared McDonald comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Digging in to try it again, John Rojas. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
John.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. Has it. A bare-handed pickup. What a play.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt,
ready once again, Chris Brown. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
Right, D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Mason has it in his sights. He's got it 1 away. Now in the box, Mitch Haynes. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Haynes.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Into the box now, Jared McDonald.
The center fielder, number 28. Jared
get your pitch up
McDonald.
There. Let's go, kid.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Stepping up now, Geraldo Molina, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Come on, big guy.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the box. Stepping in, Chris Brown. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
The 0-1 on its way, and it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Both teams with 8 hits in this one.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own. After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball.
Play ball. Out. 3.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Brown. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Skied into very shallow right. De La Rosa has a play. 1 out.
Time for a look at the defensive.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Brown. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Come on, big guy.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, that just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Brown. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Chris Brown. And they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Mota, just 21 years of age. His arsenal includes a cutter, a slider, a curve, and a splitter. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Bartlett on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish.
The final
Fisher
line score
Cats
for our ball
jumped
game.
out to an early
For the
lead in the
victorious
first and
Fisher
never looked
Cats,
back.
6 runs,
Bruce
8 hits,
Odom earned his
no
fifth
errors.
win of
They
the
left
year.
12 men on base.
The game's future stars are on
And now,
display as
your
minor league baseball
New
comes your way
Hampshire
on the show. Tonight, the
Fisher
second
Cats.
of 3 to... Digging in, Chris Brown. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back safely.
See it, drive it, let's go, kid.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show.
All right, one time.
Now
right
at the
here.
plate, Chris Brown. He'll
Leading
try
off
to
for
get it going
Altoona,
here to begin the
the
fourth.
first baseman, Chris
First offering on its way.
Brown.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broadway is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. At the plate, Chris Brown. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
De La Rosa is there. One down. Settling in now, Dave
Now
Gagnon.
back, left fielder, Dave Gagnon.
Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer up the middle. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Stepping in, Chris
right
Brown.
Now batting,
He flew
the
out in
first
his last at-bat.
Chris
First pitch of the at-bat
Brown.
on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory.
For the victorious Fisher Cats, 3 runs on 8 hits.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA
Hampshire
Eastern League. Today,
Fisher
getaway day
Cats.
here in this 3-game series between the Altoona Curve and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball. Sean Reed Foley, the Guamanian-born pitcher, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
First baseman.
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy. It's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Geronimo.
Striding in,
Batista.
Geronimo Batista. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, nice rip, attaboy.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, D-Row. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit where vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Patrick Kivlahan, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Jared McDonald.
Ready on 0-2. Smoke toward third. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4. Ibar on second. Soto at first, 1 gone.
Charlie Bartlett.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run on 2 bases. So stepping in,
Leading
Chris
off for
Brown.
Altoona.
He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Geronimo.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Patrick Kivlahan. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty,
his
expect
left.
this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
So he racks
Now
up the
batting,
swinging
the
strikeout
center
on the
fielder,
breaking ball. Patrick
Jared
Kivlahan goes down for out
McDonald.
number 2 in the top half. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's no runs on no hits. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris
right
De La
fielder.
Rosa. 2 base
Chris
hits, both singles to
De
this
La
point.
Rosa.
The 2-1 home. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 4-3.
Get your pitch and drive.
Now
batting,
batting,
the
Chris
first baseman.
Brown. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Brown.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
Hey, put one in the cap right here, huh?
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, I'll tell you,
baby,
he's
keep
not
driving.
hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Burr gets him, 2 down. Leading off the inning, Chris
Leading
Brown,
off for
and they'll
Altoona.
need him
Come
to
on,
get
big
something
guy.
going here.
It
Chris
doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Harrell benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms
The
and
final
sweeping
line.
the
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
The show's continuing coverage of
Ladies
Eastern
and
League
gentlemen,
Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Altoona Curds and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
You about to lose me. I'm always winning, so them people always choose me.
Miguel Serrano will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here.
At the plate, Chris Brown. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And now the runner's trying for third. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Play ball. 3. You're out. Let's go for it.
2 on here with 1 man out. And up next will be the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird.
Greg Bird.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We move ahead to the top of the second. So striding in, Raleigh Perez. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Brown. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now. Let it rip right here.
The 0-2 delivery. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Brown. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Right side, but it's well foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged.
Ready for another shot now.
Now
Steve
batting,
Castro.
catcher, Steve Castro.
Right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. At the plate, Chris Brown, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Hey, drive that pitch.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Styles has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. So coming to the plate, Chris Brown, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd.
Hey, ducks on the pond.
First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
You can do it. No one better.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from 3rd.
2 balls and a strike to count.
Hey, no one better. Touch up right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Sampson racing back to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they jump ahead by 3.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Stepping into the box, Jerome
Now
Styles.
batting, the center fielder, Jerome Styles.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Down towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery will get an out on the play as they do get the force at second, so put runners on the corners, but that could have been a whole lot worse. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, and that credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
Digging in, Greg Bird. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with sac fly.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now at the plate, Enos Sampson.
The right fielder, number 10, Enos Sampson.
Hit ball to second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Oscar Urbina as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. Altoona came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
3 errors.
Robbie Bruner gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Altoona Current and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball. Now to the plate, Chris Brown. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Chris Brown.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And this one is gone, a home run. Solo shot to right center, number 17 for him on the season, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Striding in once again, Chris Brown. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Let's go now. One time.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it.
The 1-2. Weak roller right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Striding forward now is the DH, Raleigh Perez. He was hitless in the shutout last night. To first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just feet away at third. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here, no hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Enos Sampson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. To first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. A look at our line score to this. Chris Brown will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Let's go right here.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Come on, big guy.
Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Brown. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Pringle, just a 19-year-old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and a curveball.
1-1.
A ball and a strike.
Good pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a two-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping into the box, Geronimo Batista. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Batista.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up.
Here's the 0-2. Popped straight up. Hernandez has got it, and the side is retired. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here. Red means stop. Also, do not go.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show tonight. The first of this three-game weekend series. But
Play ball. 3. You're out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Morse. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Morse.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Flip of his glove for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Coming to the plate now,
Don't
Chris
be afraid,
Brown.
let it fly.
And he
One
could
time.
give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Wow.
Hey, here we go, here we go.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory.
And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Now at the plate, Chris Brown.
Now
He'll look to bring
first
home that
baseman,
tying run from second
Chris
with a base hit into the outfield.
Brown.
He's set and the pitch. Line to the right side. De La Rosa is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1.
See it, drive it like you can. Come on.
Standing in,
Leading
Chris
off
Brown.
for the
He hit a
curve,
sac fly
the
earlier.
first baseman, Chris Brown.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1.
One's the count.
Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. And there's 1 down now. So a big moment here,
Now
and
batting,
standing in,
first
Chris
baseman,
Brown. And
Chris
he does so representing the
Brown.
possible go-ahead run. He's set. Here it comes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able
Now
to get
batting,
that knock in that big
the
spot.
right fielder, Patrick Kidlahan.
Play at second and a dive, but he's back.
Get your pitch. No one better up there.
Softly hit to short. Laker over to his left, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in once again, Parker rolls. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Roll.
Here's the 2-2. This is popped up. A toss behind the back. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Ready for another chance?
Now
Chris
batting,
Brown.
the
He'll try
first
to
baseman,
follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace keeps continuing.
Digging in now, Todd
batter,
Broadway.
number 10.
There are 2 gone
Second
and the
base.
possible go-ahead run at first.
Broadway.
Now the 1-2 pitch. One down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Alejandro Palacios wins his 4th game out of the
final
bullpen
line
this
score
year.
for our
So
ball
that's
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business.